The Spincast Cycling Show. What's my name? Brian Kellison. Lisa Vries.
Been a long week.
Brian White. It's been a long week. I don't even. It's like I wanted to change the name of the show. Actually, 3 cyclists and I. How's that work? Because I'm not really a cyclist right now. I did ride once on Peloton in a hotel, but I have not been on the bike since. But we were just discussing what are the rules and what are the not the rules, and what is it? Good upstanding virtual citizen. What? Give me some more.
It all stems from the new Zwift update about the teleporting issues and trying to block
fill us in
from that.
Fill us in, and then we'll discuss, because I had a tough what is it? A hard have a take and
so
don't
basically,
suck. Yeah, go.
Yeah, the in-game feature that people use to teleport around to the pace partner, or like if I want to ride with you, or Zavaris or whatever it is, you can bounce around. Some people have been doing it to gain kilometers. Zwift, we've talked about it before. There's been a big uproar in the community. Well, Zwift has released an update this week. The Zwift Insider article covered not details on what they do, but basically, he kind of puts in there what I think it should be, and then he tested it, and I can't remember the exact. I'm just quickly glancing through here.
So
basically,
just quickly, it's a brouhaha. People are because you opened with the explanation. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can go back, and Lee's got the instant replay thing, right? The in-game feature, if I can quote you correctly, not a hack, not a third party doing something. This is an in-game feature, correct? Yeah.
It's in the game.
Yeah. Released by the said game to take advantage of a feature that is given to the customers, correct?
Yeah.
And now we're policing this?
This is just reckless speculation, but I think there's a few people that had loud enough voices, or maybe powerful enough voices, that they got to the right people that wanted a change.
So we have reckless speculation that Zwift is caving on their own in-game feature.
Yeah, because they've set some stuff into where now we know with the TT bike where you could just join an event and sit there and gain time. They eliminated that, and then now you have to once you join someone, you only get up to I think it was 3 kilometers. Okay. If I quickly looked at it right, and then there's a 2-minute add-on if you join someone and don't pedal. So it's basically if you're not doing any effort, then you're just you're not gaining anything out of it. Which to me, it doesn't matter. We could talk about Aunt Bev later on in her testing that I've found. I do think the bike upgrades matter. I do think it makes a difference, but I also am still riding this bike scam, bike choices a scam aspect. The upgrades are fun. The upgrades, I'm chasing this Tron. I'm halfway through stage 2 upgrade. It's a long way. It's kind of keeping me going. I'm trying to get Aunt Bev's Tron before September 6th or whenever her thing's up. But that to me is what these upgrades are. Yeah. It's just something for me to chase.
So what we're clarifying here is there are people that are frustrated with an in-game feature, and they have sour grapes in their bowl of fruit, and they're complaining to the people that are serving the bowl of fruit. And instead of just going, hey, enjoy your bowl of fruit, there might be a couple sour grapes, but the rest of the fruit is pretty good, move on. It's no. We have to go through all the fruit to find a couple little spoiled sour grapes to pull them out. Right?
Well,
so this is as a customer, I'm not totally on board with that. I think it's rec league. I don't think it means anything. There's no elite racing. There's none of this stuff. So why are people complaining about showing up to beer league and doing their races, and they're like, oh, somebody teleported to their friend? Take away the feature if you don't want people to to use the feature. If you don't want people using the feature, take away the feature.
In my comment about someone that had maybe a powerful voice, this is on public forums. This isn't insider knowledge and a message or something. Someone they ride a lot, great for them. They want to be the first person to have one of these bikes because they ride 17,000 kilometers a day. Well, that person was in an uproar on the forums about it.
I want the game to quit again.
That's the issue.
I want the game to quit again. So like when you finish a ride, you have to quit the game for it to restart. I think people people are taking advantage of the game going and allowing you stay in the game. I think the game should quit itself again. All these people that are getting these bike upgrades and getting all these XP, they haven't experienced what I've experienced, which is quitting the game every time I finished a ride to then go change my route. All the people that are now experiencing a new feature that makes it quality of life better, I don't want them to experience that. Please, please quit the game for me.
I love the quit.
No, I didn't quit the game. The game quit on me, and I want that to be brought back so that everyone else had experienced that has to experience it like I experienced it. That's a voice that Zwift should be listening to. My voice. Right?
Yeah.
Move on. It's supposed, everyone's like, oh, it's a race, it's fun. These people are taking it too seriously. I enjoy taking things seriously, but this is way over the board. This is way overboard in my opinion. Yeah. And I think Zwift should just be like, hey, what is this? The A Few Good Men scene? Oh. I strenuously object. Noted. Not overruled. Fine. You can be the person who doesn't get it the first round. Maybe you have to figure out how to not sleep and get your thing that you want to do. Go ahead.
The fact that people weren't getting banned because of this, because it wasn't breaking the rules, and the fact that Zwift is now put in place. Rule. Well, there is no rule. But
there's no rule.
Even now, though, Zwift has put measures in place, but they're not resetting the bikes because they don't care. They did not care one bit that people were teleporting, because if they did, they would take the bikes back. And like I said, there's no elite racing in Zwift anymore. So someone having a bike that is potentially 3 seconds faster is a problem in Beer Rec League.
But Beer Rec League is actually like real, right? This is fake, right? And we're complaining about fake, like make-believe. Yeah. This is make-believe, and we're complaining about make-believe. But it's just a good, hey, if you, like, who was posting, somebody was posting it in Discord, and they had a great point. It was like, I do an effort, maybe it was Casey, but it was like, I did an effort, what is it? Oh, I can't think of it now. I just lost my train of thought. But it's like, I did an effort, give me the rewards of this effort, and like, that's not the point. All right, moving on. Keep on. I'll come back. It'll come back to me. But it's essentially like, this is make believe, and I'm complaining about make believe, and please understand that my make believe means a lot more to me than it does to you.
Well, even now that Zwift has put in something in the background that is doing something with teleporting, there still is no rule about it.
No.
Zwift has not come out publicly at all.
Yeah, so I don't even know what they did. What did they do?
Well, they don't even know. Zwift Insider doesn't even know. He just says they did something.
Basically, if you teleport, remember how I teleported to you when I was doing my knee replacement thing?
Yeah.
100 watts.
Because we're friends.
I was pedaling 100 watts, and I kept just teleporting to you. I got like 35 kilometers in an hour.
Yeah.
Or 35 miles in an hour. Sorry, 35 miles in an hour. So I was pedaling. So now they're basically just taking it out. If you're not pedaling, you don't get credit.
I think what I read was downhill mileage doesn't count. The only thing that counts or something is like when you're on power.
Okay.
But highlighted here, Zwift says, we made some improvements to ensure that bike upgrades are unlocked via genuine efforts.
Okay. I want to know... somebody get on the horn with somebody from Zwift, because we don't want anybody on Zwift in here, because it would be a conflict of interest. Like, we like not speaking directly to them. We like speaking through third parties. That's kind of the MO at this place. But I'm saying, like, what is a genuine effort? What do they consider a genuine effort, and what do I consider a genuine effort? Right? So they're the ones. It's their game. They get to choose what a genuine effort is.
Well, Eric writes Zwift is being vague about the precise measures put in place, because I guess if they let people know, but I thought I read somewhere, but maybe not, but I thought I read you have to be putting out watts. Coasting down a hill doesn't count, because that's what people were doing, is they were teleporting.
So I climb Mount Hamilton, where I live here, Mount Hamilton, right? It's like an observatory, like an hour-long climb. I then turn off my computer, coast down. I don't get any of the distance. I don't get any of that stuff because that is not allowed.
Well, I think you get the distance, but they've probably done something in the back end that you're getting the distance in the game. They're not crediting you that coasting distance. But I mean, this is all reckless speculation because we don't actually know what they've done.
I'll tell you what we'll do. Because like, say if they put in, you have to have, say you climb the Alp, that's 1,000 meters of climbing. Let's just say you teleport halfway up. So you've got 500 meters of elevation. You know what I mean? Maybe they make sure you have positive elevation before you have the negative. So I'll test it with Aunt Bev.
All right.
I'll send her up the Alp and then I'll teleport her.
No, this is what we want. Okay. Call out to the community. Now, if we can get them on, we'll take the guest from Zwift. I want to speak to the genuine efforts rule taker, or the one who sets the genuine efforts person.
Yeah.
That's what we want to know, and we will have them on so they can come discuss, or they can give us an official statement. Here are what general efforts are.
Yeah.
I would love to speak to that person.
And going back, I mean, like, I've done a surprising test, like with Aunt Bev. So we're talking about bike choice, or bike upgrades. I've always been a bike choice as a scam guy because the draft is so powerful. So I'll just put the question out there. I don't know who's watching live or may who listen later. So I'll ask the question, pause for a second, then I'll give you the answer. Aunt Bev just bought a Trek Madone, her first bike purchase. But we know that's a flat. Did you buy the
bike or you upgraded the bike?
No, Aunt Bev has no upgrades. Just she bought her first regular road bike.
Gotcha.
On the flat, no issue because the Madone's a flat bike. So through climbing, she unlocked the Emonda, which is one of the top climbing bikes. Well, we know the Tron, everything we read from the bike stick, if it's a long climb, the Tron sucks. The Tron is terrible. Don't use the Tron if you're going up Alp. So I was like, I'm curious. Let's see what happens. So I put the Emonda versus the Tron and set off on the Alp. Now, I'm not really watching because I'm doing my Woosh Championships, but
we already have a discrepancy in your science.
Oh, Lord. And they're going up, and they start at the bottom at the same exact time. How long do you think it was for Aunt Bev on the climbing bike? How much faster do you think she was at the top of the climb? I'll let you get your guesses in.
I feel like I know the answer.
Didn't you tell us this? You told us this, right?
I did.
Zero. It's like zero.
I told the Discord.
Difference.
It's like Discord. You have the answer.
I forgot already.
0. They finished the exact same time. One of the better climbing bikes and the Tron. And I know when I tested the level 3 carbon bike versus the Athos with the...
To be fair, you were not monitoring. You don't know if there was any other drafting, if there was any But here's the thing that I don't know about what you're testing, right? Is you're testing on open roads with other people. So if somebody nudges one person, maybe there was an advantage and then somebody got next to somebody on the climb and it nudged the little hitbox and it nudged someone and it's affecting their draft a little bit here and there, right? Could that happen or is that not happening?
On the climb? So there wasn't a whole lot of people on the climb, but there were still people. And I have steering on, Aunt Bev does not. And they climbed right together. And the couple of times I looked over, they were flip-flopped. Marblehead on the Tron was in front, and then on some of the other sections...
And they're the same power source, right?
Yes. Yeah, Ant Plus for Aunt Bev for my kicker, and then direct connect to my main account, Marblehead.
So, there's a lot of variables, but
is that the same?
Fact that it's the same, but there's a lot of variables that could be tested in that, but they climbed for an hour and still finished at the same time, which... despite the variables that could happen, That's still pretty telling that they're, I mean,
Very
if one
telling,
was
yeah,
like
but-
6 minutes off, you'd be like, holy crap, 6 minutes. The fact that they finished at the same time with pretty much the same power. I mean, there's probably some variability between Direct Connect and Ant Plus and all
That
this.
was going to be my question.
But like still, they finished at the same time. Like that's pretty darn good.
And the other day, I had Ant Bev and Marble. This was the Madone and the Tron. It's an upgraded Tron, like stage 2. You know what I mean? So it's got a couple upgrades. Well, they went off on their own thing for, it was 38 kilometers. I gave Ant Bev on just a stage 0, no upgraded Madone, and a slightly upgraded Tron. What the Tron is excellent on the flat. That's what, rolling in flat, that's its thing. I gave Ant Bev 10-second head start. When I got to 37 kilometers, Ant Bev was still 4 seconds ahead. So 38 kilometers, the Tron, and this is no draft. This is pure, because I was doing a jersey unlock. So I was like 20 hours after the event started. There's no one on course. It's just me and Ant Bev. Ant Bev had... So that's why I say bike choice is kind of a scam, because...
Yeah, totally. But what is the data? Who's the source? Is it Zwift Insider? Is the only source that says...
Basically, everything I go off is Zwift Insider.
Excuse me. So their data could need a refresh to say that, hey, with the new pack dynamics and all the other stuff that's involved, because there's Pack Dynamics 5 now, his data might be old pack dynamics. We should ask him if it's like, hey, there's new pack dynamics. The Tron bike and the whatever thing you're on is pretty similar now. Like there's no real advantage like there used to be.
Yeah, and that's kind of where that
was more of a question. Is that an accurate? Should we be asking that question?
I don't know if he goes back through and retests that or not, because that's a shitload of bikes now he's got to go through. And
I think he does it with a simulator anyways.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so he may not. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny that I do think, and this is solo, I do think the actual pack, when you're in a pack, I think the bikes behave different. Casey was on a steel bike, had a hell of a time in a race. And then I had Aunt Bev ride around the Zwift Carbon Level 3 bike, and she was struggling to hang on. So I do think the actual pack dynamics are different.
They have to.
Because solo, there's no different. Solo,
the bikes make more of a difference.
Well, that's why we need data on pack dynamics and less on the bikes. Yeah. We need pack dynamics data. How do we do that?
Yeah, once I get done with my Woosh Championships, I'll start messing around with some pace partners in different races. But I got a couple more days of that. So then we'll dive into that.
Okay.
Because with the pace partners, Aunt Bev struggles. Because I'm watching Marblehead. All right. And then the race Casey and I did with Aunt Bev, I am off the front on the Tron. Aunt Bev's on the Zwift Carbon. I got a 3 or 4 second lead, and Aunt Bev is out the back, non-savable. And so there was 100%, and there was 30 people in this race. It wasn't just 1 or 2. It was a big pack. It was wild, and Casey was even surprised.
Okay.
So
how is the My Woosh Championship been going?
All right, moving on. My Woosh, let's do it. So
My Woosh Championships, for those who don't know, in 2023 they did this series. It's a week-long series, 7 races in 8 days. They didn't do it last year. They brought it back this year. The prize money is $1 million total. $500,000 for women, $500,000 for men. You have all 6 categories. There's a GC for individuals. There's an overall team time, and you have a masters division, the 45 and up, which if you see the green jerseys above my head, those are people who are 45 or older. And there's a youth division as well. Now, I don't know the exact age for that. I can't remember to say it's less than 24. And there's daily prizes, top 3 get prizes, and your sprint winners in sprint and KOM. So there's a ton of different ways to score some money. And I will say in my category 4, it is absolutely insane, the competition. day one, I came in really fresh, like kind of, tapered down. I was like, man, I made some mistakes. Holy cow. Like I am, this is bad.
What
'Cause-
mistakes?
Well,
You should have been fresher, or you should have been
well,
more...
no, I should not have been as fresh because my heart rate was through the roof. I was struggling. And then slowly, as I kind of like did some more rides and racing, I came around more and more, where I came in too fresh, whereas some people, maybe they didn't have the same endurance. They went too hard. I don't know. Because as you can see on the climb, and that's going to come up here shortly, I don't have the VO2 these guys do. So I kind of ride, this course here was 66 kilometers, 1,800 meters of climbing in Japan. We had to climb all 3 big climbs and end on Mount Fuji. It was a very tough day. But I just rode my pace essentially.
What time does this race go off?
For me, it's 7:40 a.m., which is 2 hours later than your SRC.
That's
The
not bad.
women,
It's 4 a.m. for us, Lee.
it's
Yeah,
phenomenal.
it's bad for us still, but not
4
bad
a.m.
actually for Brian.
Yeah. The women is terrible. Dominique Chalabois.
Muy bien.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you're nailing that.
Muy bien.
She showed her sleep data thing in our Discord, and it's like terrible. She's getting up at 1 a.m. or something. I forget. I don't even know what time the race starts. I don't even want to know because it just hurts me thinking about it. But yeah, the
I
women.
believe she's on the West Coast, so she's getting an extra 3 hours.
Yeah, is she in BC?
I think somewhere on the West. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just know she's Canadian. That's all I know. But yeah, the racing across the categories is highly competitive. There's
These distances are awesome too. Look at that.
Yeah. So
It's a long ride.
Look at the last
day
one.
before this. Yeah. The Zurich,
even this
80
day.
kilometers in Zurich. So yeah, so anyone who's watching right now, you can see Columbia. For those at home, Columbia, the last day is 83 kilometers. It's only 293 meters of climbing, but there's about 80 little bridge
Is it-
sprints
That's
you got to
the
do.
big course
I've d-
where
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
Where-
bridge
so
to
it's
bridge,
essentially
bridge to bridge. Yeah.
yeah, it's essentially, I would just say the coffee trail. If you've done it, like you're riding, and then you hit this section where it's like bridge, and then you go for a little bit, and it's like bridge. Well, they have whatever they do in Colombia to make this thing. They loop around some parts of this, so you hit like 8 of these bridges all within like 5 kilometers. It's going to be terrible for me because I'm not the VO2 wizard.
Right.
Someone like Casey, he may do great at it, and I know some of the guys in my category are crushing those efforts. My team, we moved up into 6th place now, so top 7 in team standings get money. So we're very excited for that. But we're only, was it 6th, 7th, and 8th are only 4 minutes apart. So tomorrow's team, or I'm sorry, not team time trial, individual time trial.
Oh, look, it's 3:40. So it's even late. It's earlier. 3:40 GST.
Yeah,
So
it's
you're
GST.
Cat 4 or Cat 5?
I am Cat 4. Yeah.
Okay, so you're 3:40. 3:40
Yeah, and that's
GST.
7:40 a.m. for me. So that's what, 9 hours later, roughly,
Yeah.
8 hours later or something.
4:40 for
Oh,
us.
the women's timing is horrible because it's another.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. All right, we're
Yeah,
not doing.
the
We can't do the
women's-
time. We can't do the time zone math. Forget that. Everyone's like listening
Yeah.
to us go. What are they trying to do? Yeah, all of our brains are just melting right now trying to do the time zone math.
GST. What?
All right, so you're enjoying this, or you're just you're punishing yourself to make some money.
Well, so I've only, out of the 5 stages, I've only contributed to team standings once because they take the top 3. So I have, there's 5 on a team, and 3 of my teammates are just knocking it out of the park. Cy Bradley, he's on my team. He's been doing great. And I honestly don't know how to say the names. Gier Groen and Mika Rumsky and Luke Alport are on my team.
All right, we'll check that after the show.
Yeah, we have
probably not,
really
probably
don't know.
not
There's been
accurate,
some-
but
Yeah, at
Or
least
there's been
entertain some of people.
DSQs going on.
oh yeah, the controversy. All right, let's dive into the controversy.
So The only thing that I know, and that's what I'll speak on, because if you start getting into the weeds, it's a bad place. The only thing I do know that people have been disqualified for is exceeding their power passport test. So like one guy.
See, I don't like this.
Well,
okay, you finish your thing, and I'll chime in. If it's blatant, it's one thing, but people test better, test differently than they race, which I'll explain this, and then you'll see his 3-minute power he did for 35 minutes in the race. Okay, so like, that's questionable. But if it's like, I don't know what, that's the thing, is mine is more of what is the gauge of failure, or what is the failure rate of, like, hey, you did this much percentage better in your race than you did on your power passport test. But if you're doing 30 minutes instead of your 3 minutes, I can understand. But it's like, hey, you did a little bit better for your 5 minutes than you did in your power passport.
I guess that's probably something MyWhoosh isn't going to want to tell people, that,
no, I don't think so. But
5%.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, like, I mean, sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, I will say from my personal experience, and maybe this is it. I don't remember the exact number. Let me do it real quick.
This might be a Bjorn question, because he used to do this. I did a race. Be like, what's like a good plus minus, accuracy for somebody who could be considered questionable, and so they ask them to retest, like do the power passport test.
Yeah, because I think most people, say you're doing a 5-minute effort. You're doing a 5-minute effort in a testing situation. You're just in your head going, this hurts, this sucks, I don't want to do this. Or you're doing a 5-minute effort where you're chasing somebody's wheel.
Or trying to get on. Yeah, exactly. That's
like, I think in a race situation, but the problem is it's hard to simulate the race situation. And as much as I appreciate them doing the PPT and making people jump through those hoops, it's still easily cheatable.
Yeah, right.
Like you can just increase your baseline unreasonable through other methods to have an elevated baseline.
Yeah,
I tried doing the math real quick, but I suck at math. So basically, I did a power passport test at 3:45. Did maybe 6, 8 SRCs, over a month and a half, 2 months, and then I ripped off 3:75 for 12. And they flagged you, said, "Hey, you're okay, but let's redo your power passport test, see what you do." And then I come back, I did 3:65 for the 12 or whatever the number was. They were good to go. So maybe because they exceeded it by like whatever the 4, 5, 6, 8%, and they're not going to make them retest.
Yeah, you improved performance to a certain extent. And then you retested and you were kind of in that range.
It's good that they're asking for retests, though, and actually flagging things.
Oh, yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, so, and that's happened to me 3 times now, to where my fitness went up and then it dropped, actually, then went back up, and I've had to redo it 3 times. And then I've done a couple others just to update it. So maybe something like that happened. And because they were so far off, it's not like, well, we're not going to make you do a power passport test and then race again. So they just get disqualified. Okay. I don't know the details out beyond that, but that is, I do know what they've been disqualified for. I don't know of anything else.
I have a cosmetic question about MyWhoosh, because I'm watching the video behind you for all the people that are just listening to the audio. They still don't have a flow going. It is so glitchy and all over the place.
It's like, like.
So when you're in a group,
it looks even worse than it used to be.
Yeah. So
I think it would be better if they just kept them in one place and you didn't move around a bunch.
Yeah. Because it doesn't populate. Like the way it does this, one of the first 2 stages, they were flat. So like I'm cruising along, I'm like, oh man, like there's, this is a small group. As I got up to that group, my number of like 45 went like, didn't change. Like the way the pack looks, it looks like there's 10 riders there, but there's 70 people all stuck together. It's kind of,
we need a flow. Bizarre. I'll go back to
the graphics look spectacular, but that is some jittery ass crap. As far as like looking at a pack. Like you've moved watching your guy so much side to side. Like it is crazy how horrible that is.
We're in the what is it, 36 minutes in, and I'm gonna drop the RGT thing, but that referenced going back to when they went from non-steering to steering, and I wrote that thing, that whatever open letter to the flow. Like everyone in the virtual cycling space, even in other, like even running or rowing, there's a flow to like athletics that is so hard to kind of put across in a video game, but virtually they need to do that. Like I think that's a big thing, even though it's not like, hey, I think if your avatars didn't look as good and the graphics didn't look as good in my Whoosh, but the flow or the movement or the less movement, like Bike Terra, I think has got the best right now.
It's got the flow.
And Training Peaks to a certain extent, I haven't ridden it. Oh, we can talk about that
Training
next.
Peaks
but
has a pretty good flow.
Pretty good flow. They just have the pedal right through the pack, which I still don't particularly like. But all right, let's move on. But let's get a flow, everybody. Let's get a flow going.
I can't stop watching behind
too,
Brian there because I'm just going I don't know how you do a live broadcast with that.
Not even a live broadcast. How am I like? You're racing, and it would, like when I was doing the national championships, it was tough, and then I got dropped, and I was like, I don't really need to look at anybody anymore. But it's so jarring and stiff. Like everyone's stiff in this game. That's the other thing. It's like as you look at my camera glitching out here.
Race a lot, if anything. So I don't see this. So like I've ridden my Whoosh a bunch, but I'm usually just riding solo. And if you're a solo rider,
is that because you get dropped?
Well, if you're a solo rider and you're passing someone or they're passing you, it seems quite smooth. So I don't get to see this side of most games because I don't race and I don't ride in packs. A lot of it is just solo riding. But this is bad. This is so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you would ride. And like, where are you in the pack? Like, I don't know. Like, why is everyone so jittery? That needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed immediately.
Yeah, and it, like you said, it's so harsh. Like if you were just kind of like meandering, okay, but no, this is like I want to be here, boom, boom, boom. Like
I think it'd be better if they just stayed in the same place and they didn't move. I think people would be frustrated that it didn't move, but it's better than moving too much and bumping into people, and it's so rigid. That's the thing. It's so rigid. Like Bike Terra and Zwift and Training Peaks and all the other sort of ones.
It actually have this funny. I don't like the animation of standing up, but it's smoothed out. Look, the moment everyone stood up, it became normal.
You float through people. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Training Peaks. Is that all for my Whoosh? Is that all for my Whoosh, or what's up?
Yeah, my Whoosh Championships wraps up on Tuesday. So
who's leading right now?
2 more days. Leading in my group.
Sure.
It's
and by how much?
Yeah,
let's get a little rundown of who's leading in the men's and women's.
All right, I have it pulled up here.
Just to go okay, it's out of reach, or is there any drama? Let's just see that really quick. If you can grab that stuff.
Yeah, I had it pulled up. I just got to find the right tab.
Come on, let's get that flow going.
I know.
Been so busy, I have not paid much attention to any of.
I watch a little bit of Brian. Brian's off the back, and he's like, not off the back. He's kind of where he is.
It's super interesting.
I've been staying right in the 40s.
Yeah. I've seen you like 30s, 30s, 40s. The moment
the rider stands up,
it gets smooth.
It's weird.
Oh, is there like a new weigh-in too? Don't you have to weigh in like an hour before, or?
For day one, yes, we had
day one.
to.
Okay, so once you did day one weigh-in, that's what you weigh for the race, for the entire race.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Then people can focus on riding and training. So, all right, as we stall.
Sorry.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, man, that was bad.
Hey, that was an impromptu request.
We'll just go in category 1 for teams. You've got, looks like Michael Knudsen, Saeed. We'll call him that. That's all I know. And then Michael Vink and Jason Osborne. They are the team in the front, and it looks to be 5 minutes ahead of second place.
Okay.
So
that's a tough,
one bad day. And then Cat 2, the top 4 teams are all within 5 minutes. team 2 and 3 are 3 minutes back, so that will definitely be hotly contested.
What about individuals?
Individuals, I'll look at that 1 second. And then, wow. So, in category 3, the top 3 teams are 3 minutes apart. And then category 4,
a total of 3 minutes, or 3 minutes and then 3 minutes and then 3 minutes.
No, it's 3 minutes
within.
I'm
Everyone's
sorry,
within
it's
3
2
minutes.
minutes for second place behind first, and then third place is 3 minutes behind. So
third place to first place is 5 minutes.
That's a big time spread.
Yeah, so
it's 3 minutes from third place. They're 3 minutes back
of first place.
Of first place, yeah.
Okay,
with basically one race left.
so it's 1 minute.
Yes.
It's 1 minute to
But
second place.
It's 180+ kilometer race, so
Yeah. So
someone
in
could
my
take a flyer
category,
and make 3 minutes.
But there's a couple little inner competitions, right?
yeah.
So like third place could take over second place, which is a little bit more money. So yeah, maybe they won't get first place, but they're shooting for third place, and then so on and so forth, right?
And then in my
cool.
category, first and second are 51 seconds apart. So that's going to be super close.
There you go.
And then, and like I was saying at the beginning there, 6th, 7th, 8th, we are in 6th. We are 3 and 4 minutes ahead of team in 6th and 8th spot. So that could be very competitive. Depends on how those last couple races go. And category 5, first and second are 44 seconds apart. So that's super tight. And then it's like 7 minutes. So
first and second
category
are
6.
Yeah. 1 and 2 are still in contention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And category 6 is pretty much locked up. Let's go overall. Let's see here.
Let's start with the women's. Women's first. Who's leading Cat 1 women's? Play the music.
Yeah, play the
like
music because I got to find the women's.
All
I'm
right.
in the men.
That's still something that needs to be fixed on a lot of these websites, is how to find results easily. Because while we've been talking, I've been looking up the results. I can find individual race results decently quick, but when it comes to a GC type, multi-stage race, there's no results showing who is in the lead overall.
And I'll tell you what I'm doing. This Kellison's favorite thing. I'm going to a third-party site, My Whoosh Info, and finding it. And even then, it's clicking and getting and finding it is a little challenging.
I go to a third-party site because it's hard to find results for race, like pro races. I go to like Pro Cycling Stats to see who's winning, who's leading. It'd be nice to just go to like, tourdefrance.com or Point FR.
So in women's category 1, the team standings here are.
I don't care about teams. Just get to the individuals. Forget teams. I don't care about teams.
Okay. Cat 1, individuals is, it looks in Cat 1, Mary Kate McCarthy.
I just want to hear you pronounce the names.
Is 2.5 minutes ahead of Gabriela Guerrera.
Okay.
And then Kristen, here we go, Kolshinsky.
Yeah, well, you did well.
Is about 5 minutes back.
So it's like 2 minutes back of second place?
Yeah. Yes.
So there's competition still there.
Yeah. And
Gabriella
then
could have a bad day. And
and then Kristen is only 2 seconds, 3 seconds, it looks like, ahead of Maria Holdcroft.
Cat 2?
So like in the women's Cat 1 here, you've got 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th.
And what's the money? What's money places?
20 seconds.
1 through 10. Top 10 money.
Top 10 individual. Yes.
Top 10 individual money. So this could,
Yeah. This could be a big swing in.
This creates a little bit of drama.
prize.
This is very cool. All right, do Cat 1 men's, and then we'll move on.
Man.
Oh, I did.
Cat 1 men.
Oh my!
I think I just stumbled upon the general ranking.
I feel like it's Moneyball.
accident.
You guys ever seen that movie Moneyball? When he's telling the scouts, the old baseball guard, they're like, we're trying to replace them in the aggregate, and he's like, I need to replace this one player with 3 players or whatever. And I point at you. I pointed, what is Peter? That's the guy who's like the Moneyball guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, You want me to say something? Yeah. Yeah. When I point at you,
yeah.
say the numbers. So when I'm pointing to you guys, all right, top 10, give it to me.
All right, so here we go. Michael Vink is leading by 48 seconds over Jason Osborne.
See, there's some drama. There you go.
Yeah, and they're teammates though, so we'll see. But
interpersonal. Oh, we have it on screen now for everybody that was just listening to us.
Yun Fai Wu, he is a minute 16 back.
Pretty good.
Ollie Jones is at 350 back, and when I say back, he's back from the Michael Vink number 1 overall. That's the easiest way. But now here's 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. They are all within about a minute and 15 seconds. Okay. So this is that Saeed. Ooh, I'm not even going to try that. Stefan Van Alst, Hayden Pucker, Michael Knudsen.
It looks like Saeed Safarazadeh.
Is this the SS that there is some controversy going on about?
No, he's in Cat 2 from what people I've seen. Okay. I've seen people.
Stefan Van Elst, Hayden Pucker, Michael Knudsen, Paul Schursky, and Daniel Turek. And then, so let's go back up. 11 is out of the money, is 2 minutes back. 2 minutes 15.
That's a big jump.
So so getting in the money, but moving up.
And I'll say he had an issue. He had an issue with
Tugels?
This
Leonard Tugels?
Tugels, yeah. He had an issue, and I don't know the exact thing, but you could see on stage 2 where he lost 15 spots. I don't know if it was a Bluetooth dropout, a network connection. So that sucks for him. But in the same sense,
that was the Facebook post that we saw where
it
was like, I want to say boo-hoo, because it was just kind of like a boo-hoo post, but it was just like, and there was a comment of like, it's a free game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to work
things
out.
Happen.
Hey, if Leonard, it's a free workout.
And then he's not in the money. That's kind of shitty.
That's kind of
I'd probably get mad as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It'd be frustrating. I've been in an RGT race that was not worth for money, but in a fun competition, and I had the game crash on me, and I was just like flat tire.
Oh,
I couldn't steer at national championship.
Yeah. Speaking of crashing, I didn't know this. If anyone's on a MyWhoosh, SRC or World Qualifier or anything, your game crashes. I just like, oh, I'm done. Hell with this. I'll go, keep riding my double dip. You load back in, like your game crashes, and you're like, son of a bitch. So you load the game back in, and then when it says, do you want to upload ride? Hit no, discard ride, and then you go back to the events, and then you hit enter event. It puts you back where you dropped out. Yes, you're going to lose the draft and everything, but let's just say you were, maybe you were in the front group and you could get back in within 30 seconds. You might be able to catch someone that was dropped or whatever, or just still finish the event.
Hey,
get credit for it.
Go to
Mary
Master
Kate
Winner.
Is very out in front.
Yeah.
Like there is some big time gaps between first and even fifth. Now 4th through 6th. Actually, 3rd through 6th. That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Hey, go to Masters Winner. Look at that. They don't have the ages, but look at that. There's a lot of master riders. Very cool.
Yeah, quite a few.
See, is this sport growing or is the sport dying? Socially versus competitively. That's the question, right? That's the real question.
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is too is though this is like money, and you would think in a money situation more people would jump through hoops to do these races.
But people are
you're telling me
different parts of their life. Like I'm not racing for money. Not.
I mean, when you scroll down to the list of women's,
but
that's
there's
pretty impressive though.
There's a cool masters thing. Like in the men's
189.
The leader of the men's masters is the national championship in my age category. So
she's only 5 hours behind, but she's at least making an effort and she's racing.
Hey, getting a good workout.
Yeah,
it's a free game. Getting a good workout in. That's the running line for everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, this race means so much to me. I can't believe there's cheaters in this race. So hey, it was a great workout.
So, and the other thing is, the person you just showed that was whatever 6 hours behind, she could be doing it. I think you're in the women's. I don't know. But regardless, if you complete all 7 races, you get a pair of bibs, 2 jerseys, socks, gloves, and a bag. So like it doesn't matter if you finish. Yeah, you get, and it's customized to like not the every kit, but like the bag,
a physical thing they're going to ship you.
Yeah.
Still too early for me. See, that piques my interest where I'd be like, oh, you're actually getting stuff, but I'm like, I'm not waking up that early for a kit. No way.
Socks I would do it for.
After the championship is over, they're going to take your information, get what you want, and then you're going to get even a bag that says My Whoosh Championship finisher out of it.
Yeah, it's too early. Too early. Because if you're racing at 7:45, I'm racing at 4:45. I'm not getting up at 4:45 for, well, maybe full kit, like jersey, bibs, and like socks. Like that's probably,
I think it was 2 jerseys.
Not cheap nowadays. So is getting up early for 7 days worth $600 worth of stuff?
No entry fee either. No entry fee. This is free, right?
That's a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah, I might.
That's the thing.
Excuse me.
I did not look into this well enough because I maybe would have gotten up.
Lee is into it. Maybe there's a Ruby thing like this.
So like anyone who finishes this, you know what I mean? You're going to get something besides a whole lot of TSS.
Workout, besides a good workout, yeah.
Yeah.
You get up early, you start your day good, get a good workout, and get some free stuff.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? I mean, we
could talk about Training Peaks
2026.
Yeah, there you
go. Casey and I did a Training Peaks race, and now we did the new Georgetown.
Oh, right. Training Peaks. So Training Peaks had a release. It was on Tuesday. I couldn't do it. I had to work.
August 5th. It was free for everyone.
August 5th, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still on the Founders Club. I'm still paying.
In here.
Wait,
did a race.
Oh, you still in it? Oh, okay. I don't think I quit mine. Maybe I did. I don't know. I pay for so many that I don't use.
My MO of riding is long, steady efforts, not this punchy stuff. Well, let me tell you what. Georgetown,
punchy.
Whoever made this, I think it was 37 miles of 8 sprints per lap. They need a serious.
It's like 40. Serious mental evaluation. Isn't it like 48 kilometers, 51 kilometers?
Dude, maybe it was 37 kilometers. Whatever it was, we were doing 8 sprints per lap. I think I made like 6 laps or something with Casey, and I was like, I'm done. He lapped me twice. The lead group lapped me twice.
Yeah, I should have streamed it. Georgetown is legit crit course.
Oh my god!
Let's fill in the blanks for people. Georgetown is the new release. It's a new racing zone that is updated like with
4 or 5 different crit courses. The graphics are updated. I wouldn't say the graphics are updated. They've added more stuff on the side of the roads.
The environments are better.
Yes, better environments. But part of the update was they have a race line that you need to coast into corners.
Yeah.
You get rewarded. I shouldn't say you get rewarded. It's more realistic because in a real crit, when you're in a pack of people, you wouldn't be pedaling through the turn. So
unless you have speed plays, then you can pedal through the turn.
Yeah. Low stack height.
Low stack.
So yes, but it's like legit out of the turn. You are doing full on accelerations 4, 5, 6 times a lap.
Now, how does that feel? Is it freewheeling into the corner so you just let off, or is it actually using the magnet to slow you down?
Any corner that would break you, you need to be coasting through it because you're braking.
Okay.
And I'm going to share my screen.
Like, I don't know if it was...
We have video evidence coming up, or is that what you're saying, Brian?
Yeah, I'll show you.
It wasn't giving you resistance. Is that what you're saying? It's not resisting it's not giving you resistance, but it's you need to slow down, otherwise it's going to slow you in the game, right? That was my takeaway, right?
You have to if you're going to be slowed into a corner, you should be coasting anyways.
You should be sending less data.
Yeah.
So whether it's coasting or soft pedaling, you need to be sending less data, which was kind of like an RGT thing. Because if you're going too fast or going too hard into a corner, it would red number you and slow you down. And then you can pedal out of the corner.
Yeah.
What are you showing me? I think you're not showing us video of the game. You're showing us the intervals. Is this helping us?
I'm just...
You are a physiologist. You're like, look at my numbers.
Yeah. Well, okay, I apologize. So if for anyone who is able to look at this, basically...
All right, audio only audience. It's his intervals. It's his intervals thing. So you get to see the up, down, the hard effort, down, easy effort, up, which is like a crit. It looks like a crit, which is what the point is, right?
This is exactly what it is. And like, it is so unreal.
It looks like sprint bugging in Zwift.
Yeah.
Like,
is there any video of the braking? Do we have any?
Okay.
Do we have a Casey old video, or does Brian have it? I understand you want to do this, Brian. You want to show off your numbers. You love it.
No, my numbers were not good on that.
I want to see video evidence.
Okay.
The people are demanding to see this braking thing occur in real life.
I will find something because I clipped
All right.
Casey's.
Good. Yeah, we did the video of the Bike Terra. What was it? Caution physics. So is there like caution physics? Because you said there's a race line. Is there something different?
Yes, there entirely is a race line. And
all right, get it up.
You are trying to...
I demand it.
The thing is, if you are in a pack, you can't get to the race line. Your guy can't get to the race line.
Is Brian's screen on the air?
No.
Okay, good. Because he's like typing in, and I don't want that up on the air. Okay, so it's just three of us. Great. He's trying to find.
So what happens is, if you're in the middle of the pack, you're stuck in a race line. You can't get to the line. If you're tail gunning and you stop coasting, your guy will cut the corner. You can make up 3 seconds easily on a lead
I got to see
group.
this because I have questions now. Like cutting the corner, like you take a wider angle and do like an apex.
Yes, 100%.
No way.
100%.
All right, this might get me into this damn game again. This might be enough to get me into the game again.
I gotta find. I clipped one of Casey's.
All right, here we go.
No, I gotta find.
Le Classique de Jeudi. Le Classique de Jeudi. I used to do these. This is the French crew.
Yeah.
The French RGT crew. There you go. Another one. Third RGT. Fourth RGT. Fifth RGT. Sixth. All right. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot more environment. There's houses. It's not as wide open.
Okay.
It's like, okay, here we go. Casey, once again, doesn't zoom in on his camera or on his mini map. So it's like super far away. Okay. This is like this actually looks kind of like another RGT reference. This kind of looks like the, oh no, it's not the Canary Wharf. Canary Wharf didn't have this. This was
Scott is asking if the audience can see this.
No one can see anything.
All right, we'll see it soon. Can you pronounce this name right here, Brian? Once we see it up on screen, can you pronounce the name?
Casey
Here's a clip.
Casey Shum.
Here's a clip that
Perfect.
I took of Casey.
All right, which one's on the air? The clip, the Casey. Okay,
yes.
Casey on the right. Okay. All right, here we go.
Do you see the little red light goes on? He's braking. He's not pedaling.
Wait, which one are we watching?
Casey's in black.
The one on the left or the one on the right? I see two things on my screen. The one that's paused or the one that's playing?
The one that's paused is me. The one that...
okay, is that what everyone sees?
Yes.
Okay, then play that one. You have a video that's playing all the way on the right that I see.
No, the one on the right is the one Brian's sharing, and I can't reshare.
Stop sharing it, Brian. Stop sharing it.
Pause it. Pause it
and then share it. Pause it and then share it. Go. Okay, go full screen here. All right, now we're seeing this.
So Casey's in black.
Casey's going.
See, he stops pedaling. His light's on. Watch, this guy is still pedaling. Boom.
Oh,
and
wow.
Boom,
go back.
acceleration.
Oh, no way. Okay, that's awesome.
So this guy in front never stops pedaling.
Okay, so Casey's at 0. I see that. Yeah.
And watch Casey just dive on this guy. Boom.
No, but Henderson. Oh, go back. Speed.
He never stops pedaling. And he doesn't get the benefit of going through the turn. See, he's still pedaling. Casey dives on his inside.
I was trying to see if there was power coming through the rider list of the guy, because his name's what's his name? He was Danish.
Hedeman.
Yeah.
It doesn't show. It just shows speed. But see how the speed's flashing, being like, you better brake for this turn.
Yeah.
So I mean, in further testing though.
Oh, and the Casey got a green number coming out of the corner. Oh, that's it. No, does the green number mean that they're on the power?
It's
green
a sprint,
means accelerating. So red means you need to be braking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or red is auto braking, or is that you
Yes.
need to? Is it a need to?
It
or is
means
you
you're
can brake
coming into the
yourself.
corner too fast. You're giving too much power.
Yes. Because you can brake yourself if you want to there is brake keys.
Okay.
Yeah.
So red means you're coming into the corner too fast.
Okay.
So everyone is red coming into this corner. See, as people get close, red, 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 red. This guy, Hedeman, never stops pedaling. Casey's coasting,
Okay.
dives to the inside, makes up like,
That's pretty sick.
second on the guy.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. And once I got dropped, I started just
Working on this.
just riding, not even braking for the corners. I had guys that were 12 seconds behind me. One guy slowed down to pick up someone else. They were like 30 seconds back, and they caught up in one lap. I was just riding, tempo, not even like pushing, but I was getting a gap. They started working together, hitting these corners. They caught up in one lap, 30 seconds. Boom.
I stopped. I had a lapse in judgment, and I didn't pay attention for a second or two, and the group got a 3-second gap on me. I went into a turn and made up that 3-second gap by coasting while they pedaled through it.
Yeah.
And what happens as well is it's based on your positioning. If your avatar can't dive for the turn, it won't dive for the turn. So if you're stuck in a group, even if you coast, you don't really get a huge amount of benefit because you're stuck in a group. It's kind of like what we talked about with the collision.
Yeah.
It was the same thing with Bike Terror with the collision physics because of caution physics. Because what happens is if you're shoulder to shoulder, it doesn't matter if you're coasting through a turn on a crit, you're shoulder to shoulder. You're not getting an advantage. If you're at the front of the pack and you coast, you will cut the corner and go through while the whole pack takes
this could be game changing to a certain extent for competitive stuff, or even not competitive stuff. But if the word gets out, and there should be a tutorial on this, or maybe we can do a quick little tutorial to teach riders, hey, if you are, like Brian said, this group that was trying to bring him back started to work together because they knew to work together. But if you're like, hey, I'm getting a breakaway, and they're trying to break away and they work together, they can put time on a chase group.
Yeah, I actually
because
tried
they're
that.
using the game and the game's physics to make it an advantage for them.
Because I went for the finish with 800 meters left, and there was 3 full turns, and I coasted through every turn, and it was beneficial to coast through every turn. Now, if you actually have a pace line where the guys are in row and you all stop pedaling, your entire line will cut and go through the race line.
Yeah.
As like a group. If you're in a bunched up group.
Which is like real stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big racer, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself in that race because it brought another thing to the game where you had to think. Because if you watch Casey's VOD of his race, the deeper he got into the race and the more tired he got, the more he pedaled through the turns. And he would be like, oh, geez, whoops, I forgot to coast.
Yeah, because I was going to bring up is I did that race on Zwift a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, where I was steering. I did a breakaway and I was on mentally every single corner to use the plays to take the corner. And I was mentally getting zapped more and more because I couldn't just turn everything off and pedal. I was trying to stay engaged.
Yeah, and there's also a slight delay from when you stop pedaling. So you kind of have to master that. I found it was 2 seconds-ish around there. So you're actually stopping to pedal 2 seconds before.
Is that better with Direct Connect? Did you notice that? I
have Direct Connect and race mode. And so I was about 2 seconds, which most people, I think, on the Discord
maybe they can fine-tune that and get it more on point if they can get it. But
like with Casey, he was still pedaling through the turns and he'd be like, oh geez, I forgot I'm supposed to be coasting. But we've been using all these cycling apps for a decade now, if not more, and it's so ingrained that you never ever, like Zwift, you never stop pedaling.
Always
never ever stop pedaling. And so in this, it's like hard to turn that off where you're like, because you're scared that if you stop pedaling, the person's going to pull away. But then when you realize you actually gain from not pedaling, you go, it was totally realistic. It felt like doing a real crit.
Good.
100% felt like doing a really. The accelerations out of the turns were realistic. The braking into the turn,
Even just taking the better line was cool. Like that's
well, you have to
mentally
figure
rewarding.
out. You actually don't want to be in the pack. You kind of want to be either in the front, like in a real crit. The best positions in the crit are the first 4 positions, or you want to be just off the back so you can cut. Like if you tail gunned, I did a bunch of in that race. It was beneficial to just be in the draft, but not be beside anybody that would impede you from taking the race line.
Right.
I didn't try it with steering because I think if you use steering, you could force yourself into a better position every turn.
Okay.
It was good enough because it's funny. I actually tried after I got super pumped about TPV after doing that race. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally going to ride TPV now. That was awesome. And I tried to do some solo, just regular riding, and I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't do it, but the race was crazy fun. And I'm looking forward to going to another like Tuesday night, race.
That's good. I think a lot of people, like even last one on the RGT is the Tuesday night when you have a regular scheduled event. Like Brian, he would make those Tuesday night races, every once in a while and be like, oh, this is kind of fun. I'll jump in. It's the Rec League, which we go all the way back to the beginning of this show. It's Rec League. This is fun. Enjoy this. People trying to get their bike and upgrade and everything like that. Yeah, do that, but don't piss in everyone's Cheerios because they're doing a game feature. Okay, we're leaving on that note. Game features and genuine results. What is it? Genuine effort. Excuse me. Genuine efforts.
Yes. Genuine efforts.
We'll leave you with that. Genuine efforts, everyone. Make sure you're doing your genuine effort. On that note, Brian Kelson, Brian White, Lisa Vries. Bye, everybody. Talk to you next time.
Hey, see you guys.